Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGenEd. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts, like the chart behind me, which is of Palantir Technologies, ticker symbol PLTR. And so here I am recording this on Sunday, August 11th, after Palantir closed on Friday, August 9th, at a price of $30.01, being up about 2.5% on the day, but pulling back about 2 cents in the after hours. And so, yeah, I wanted to follow up on the chart after earnings were reported on the 5th, which was a pretty exciting day in the markets. And because prior to their earnings call, I had suggested that price would be coming down to right around $22. Didn't know if it was going to be before or after earnings. And it looks like, we dipped to those levels just before earnings. We had the sell-off in the market over last weekend, gap down, dip buying opportunities at these levels that I had highlighted, and we have since gone higher. And since we are now at these prior highs, I would think it is a good time to be exercising some caution. However, I think that the stock price is going to be going a lot higher over the course of the next couple weeks, and that is partly because of some unusual whales options activity, but also because of what I see in the chart here. So I did want to go over that. But, I first wanted to go over why this did seem like a level we would be retracing to. I have gone over this in prior videos, but just wanted to do a quick refresher. And so one reason is because we have this downtrend here based on these two pivot highs, going back to the high from March 7th as well as May 6th, connecting those 2 points. That does intersect with this other prior high of 2185, which we had previously hit. I'm not going to adjust the axis to show that, but that was a prior pivot high. And so with the convergence of those levels, as well as the 786 from this retracement here, going from the low that was hit on April 19th of 2033, and then up to this high here that was hit on July 18th of 2983, we get that 786 at 2236. So just all of those levels being right around there, I saw price coming down, whether, like I said, before or after earnings. And if I do switch over to the hourly time frame, we can actually see that we hit a low of $20.69. So just having fun with that number, hitting it in the pre-market before opening at a price of $21.74 on the 5th, but then hitting a low of $21.23, which I have marked here. And so from that, drawing a retracement from the high of $29.83 down to that low of $21.23, we get some levels that could be potentially acting as support if we do get a little bit of a pullback. One of those levels being the 100% retracement to 29.83. We've already hit that. Maybe that's going to be some resistance, and we pull back to the 786 at 27.99, right around 28 bucks. But, I do think that the stock price is going to be continuing higher, believe it or not. But, if in case I'm wrong and let's say $28 does not hold, a word of caution is that there is this gap down here at 2409. However, Palantir has left tons of gaps behind in the past, and I suspect that this is going to be another one, and we will not be going lower than $28 a share, or if we do, not much lower. Maybe we get down to 27, find this as support, but I suspect that price will be continuing to go higher. And so a big reason for that is because I got an alert on Friday, August 9th, highlighting this call with a $35 strike expiring on August 23rd. So that's 2 Fridays from now. That suggests that the stock price will be going up $5 more. And the reason why this stands out is because if we look at the open interest from prior to Friday, so not including the data from Friday, we can see that it was around 2,000 open interest. But the volume traded on Friday was just about 10 times that. So a lot of volume traded there. And if we look at the bid and mid side, it represents less than half of this volume. And we actually see about 3/4 of that represented on the ask side or the buy side, suggesting that there are a lot of bets on Palantir going up to or towards $35 a share by the 23rd. It's quite possible we surpass that strike and we do go even higher. And then, not to get into too much of the details here, I did just put out a video on GameStop that does dive into the unusual whale options data. But if I do, just quick, pull up the calculator here, I can do some calculations that would show, how much money is betting on Palantir going higher. And so if I look at this ask volume, that represents over 14,000 contracts. And if I type that into the calculator, 14,230, and multiply that by the average fill for these contracts, and that was 12 cents. So if I type that in here and then multiply that by 100, because each contract represents 100 shares, we can see that the total amount going long, it looks like it's over $170,000 of that total premium that was traded on Friday. So not only has the open interest gone up a lot, which we will see reflected on Monday, but a lot of money has been going into the stock price going higher towards that price of $35 a share. And if I flip back to the chart, there is one thing that stands out to me relating to that $35 a share price. If I adjust the y-axis here, we can see that the 1618 from this Fibonacci retracement is right around $35 here at 35.14. So I think that over the course of the next couple weeks, we could be testing that level. Maybe we bump our heads there, get rejected from that level, and pull back to 30. Find that as support, but maybe we blow past 35.14, maybe we start to move much higher and trigger a squeeze. But regardless of that, I think going up from 30 towards 35, I think that's a great move. So I'm really excited to see what happens to Palantir in the next 2 weeks. I hope you are too, but those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.